Hi, everyone. I hope your week is off to a great start. Welcome to week 4 already. The semester is just moving along really quickly. This is just a quick check-in for you to know what to expect as you go through the content in your assignments this week. All right, so this is an important week of content. We're going to start to explore our first week of history in the disability community. We will also explore history next week as well. And so looking at history gives you a greater context as we move forward in the class, especially as we understand the medical model of disability and social models of disability, to have a greater understanding of the medical model and specifically the social model's reaction against the medical model. It's really important to have the context of history and the really harmful things that we have done throughout our past to the disability community. So I'd like for you to start to make connections with social structures and processes that have shaped modern ideas about identity and difference. Specifically, this week we're going to look at eugenics, institutionalization, and deinstitutionalization. Next week, we'll focus on the advocacy that really sparked the disability rights movement and then ultimately the disability justice movement. All right, so you have some readings and documentaries to watch this week. The first is Unspeakable Conversations in Your Disability Visibility Text. And then the second is a podcast on Hidden Brain. It explores eugenics in the US. So specifically, it follows Carrie Buck's story and the historic Buck v. Bell case and looks at the period of time where forcible sterilization was legal in our country. And so eugenics is a American-born movement initiated by doctors in their quest for what they deemed as a more perfect race. And so that was, in their view, one that eradicated disability and did not include disability. And so in our country, we saw a big movement towards institutionalization and eugenics. This piece, Where's Molly, is a documentary that explores institutionalization. It follows the impact of a family in particular. So it's told by a brother who had a sister with intellectual disabilities, and she was forcibly institutionalized. So it follows that family story. It gives you lots of context too about our history as a country with institutionalization. And then lastly, while in the US we had forcible sterilization and institutionalization, we didn't have systemic murder, which was sort of the last stage of the eugenics movement. However, during Nazi Germany, there was a widespread practice of widespread murders or of the killing of the disability community in Germany. And so that's what this documentary, A World Without Bodies, focuses on. This is a really hard documentary to watch. I think it's important to give us context of this history, but take your time with these documentaries and readings because they're heavy. This will be the heaviest content that we explore throughout the semester together. Okay, so then, as always, you'll have your weekly learning notes and then either your individual reflection or a shared reflection. Let me know if I can help in any way. I hope you have a really great week. Take care.